So this is the pound yen analysis for Tuesday, 21st of November. So let's have a look what happened with prices on the 20th. So we did see we did have a series of lower highs here, also respecting the 200 period moving average here in blue. We did see the selling momentum taking us all the way down here. Now I was expecting price to go all the way down to this 47.35 before, as is a major level, before I'd expect some buy side momentum to come back into the market. We didn't quite get down there. I'm just going to have a look at the chart. I'm just going to have a look at the 4-hour chart just a second here. So we recovered from around there actually. There isn't anything of note. Let's just zoom out a bit. I wouldn't say there is. So on this pound yen, we did get a recovery before the 47.35. We did see some buy side momentum come back into the market. Let's just grab the pen. Just around there, in around this 47.50, well, 47.65. I would say 47.65. We did see some bullish buy side momentum come into the market. Now, we did break above the 48.46 pretty decisively, as we can see here, but we did have a retest from the other side of it. So we did break above it, had a retest for 48.46, held the support, and we did see some more bullish buy side momentum come into the market. Now, at present, in light of this most recent trend to the upside, we have to look for potential upside targets. We are coming into an area where we have seen some selling momentum in around this 49.20 to 49.40. In around this zone, we have seen some selling momentum to the left of the chart. So we'll see how prices react there. But as we don't have a major level marked out here, we might just have a bit of consolidation before we have a continuation of the move upwards. Now we've got the 400 period moving average here in around a 49.40. So we'll see if we do get a negative reaction for 400 period moving average. We may just trade through it, depending on the market volatility and the strength of this overall trend, which does appear pretty strong. We have pretty sizable candles. We've had the retracements, while not being shallow, are shallow enough. They're not too deep to concern us. So we are expecting further upside momentum. So we'll see how we'll be behaving around that 400 period average, as well as around these areas here as well, where we do see some strong sell side momentum. We don't expect any, but above that, we're looking for 49.78. 49.78 is a major level we're looking at. This marks out here in red. So if we could potentially see some sell side momentum coming into the market for possibly a retest all the way down at 48.46, we may not retrace that far, but it's definitely a target we'd have to look at. Now, if we get continuation beyond 49.78, we'll be looking at 50.56. Slightly beyond that is 51.25. As we are at 49.18 at present, I can't anticipate prices moving much beyond 50.56 to the upside. I would expect that to be the far end of the range, in around 50.56. So 49.78, if we do successfully navigate that, we'll be looking for 50.56, 150.56 for a potential area where we might see some sell side momentum come to the market. Now, if we do break down from where we are at present, again, we'll be looking for the major level around 47.35 to see if we do get a reaction around 47.35. Before we get down to 47.35, our previous swing lows prior to it in around 47.65, we might see a reaction. Might have a bit of a double bottom around at 47.65 for another retest of 48.46. So we'll just have a look at the daily chart before wrapping up here on the pound against Japanese yen. So we're just going to go over to the charts and have a look at the daily chart, and let's get on here correct. On this daily chart, it's a very strange price action, to be honest. As you can see here, we've come up, we've put in our highs there. We do appear to be putting in a lower high until we successfully navigate this strong bearish candle I've just marked out there on the charts. This strong bearish candle there. I suppose we could say that we are still in a somewhat bearish momentum. Well, we're still in bearish territory, as we are. We've got our highs up here, we've got a lower high there. Now, there's a degree of indecisiveness in the market, as can be seen by the candles and their colors. We've got a series of red and green candles indicating that they are bullish in bearish days here and there. There's not really a trend. There's no consistency. But overall, we do seem to be heading slightly to the downside. The overall trend does seem to be to the downside, even though there are a couple of bullish days sprinkled in here and there. We'll see how we react around at 47.35, which is a major level that we're looking at, and possibly around these lows just here. Let's just see where they are. Just bear with me a second here. So in around that $47, well, 47, yeah, 147. We'll see how we react around at 147 if we do successfully navigate 147.35. The candle which closed on Monday the 20th was a bullish candle closing near its highs, so we potentially have more upside momentum all the way up to that 49.78, and again we will see how we react to those levels above us. But to successfully navigate the strong bearish candle here with the triangle above it, we would have to pretty much close above 51.25, which is quite a bit away. There is quite a bit of a momentum needed to get all the way up to that level. So that should wrap up the pound yen analysis. Thanks for watching.